Hello, my name's Maggie. Today we're going to be doing the Nintendo book tag. And yes, I do like Nintendo. I'm basically a 90s kid. And yes, I do love Nintendo. I do have a Wii. Literally before this video, I was actually playing Harry Potter, the Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4. So, there you go. Anyway, so let's go into the questions. Number 1, NES, which is Nintendo Entertainment System, a classic you want to read. I actually have 2 for this. They've been on my TBR for literally, years now. And the first one is actually, I read in a book that had a character reading this book. And it is Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy. So, this has been on my TBR since I've actually read that book. And I read that book actually, I think 6 years ago now. So, yeah, I just would love to read Anna Karenina. It's been on my TBR for literally years now. So, yeah. And the second book is actually Les Mis by Victor Hugo. I know it's really long. I've actually been wanting to see the movie first, but then I was like, no, I better read the book first, which is literally 1,000 pages long. So, I better read the book first. Next question. My phone turned off. SNES, Super Nintendo, a sequel you would liked more than the first, can be a second book in a series. That would definitely have to be Harry Potter, and also I'm currently reading a series Unfortunate Events right now, and I really liked all the books that I've actually read, which is 1 through 7, but I'm on 8 right now. This could change any moment in time right now. So, I liked all those. So, yeah. Number 3, Nintendo 64, a book that revolutionized the way you look at the world. I was gonna say Harry Potter because basically it's Harry Potter. And if you've read Harry Potter, you know what that's all about. But I think that I'm going to have to go with The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I just think that it basically made me think of how some people live, like how they don't have water and how they don't have food and so many other things. And yeah, so that whole debacle thing. But yeah. Number 4, GameCube, a popular book that did not go over so well with you. I did start reading this book. I did get about 40 pages plus or so in. 40 plus pages in or so. I'm gonna try and read it. But I know that Raylene from Pad Fun Prongs loves this book so much. But I'm going to go with The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. I'm going to try and read it again at the time that I think that I'll actually like it. But yeah, I'll have to try and read it again to see if I actually like it. So, there you go. Number 5. We. A new favorite book. This isn't really a new book. That it's basically been around pretty much since it came out, and it's been pretty popular actually. I read it about 2 years ago now. Yeah, I basically discovered her, I think, through YouTube, and I just loved her books. I've only read 2, so I can't really say anything else about it, but I'm gonna have to go with Eleanor Park by Rainbow Rowell, and I just loved Eleanor Park. I just really want her to write more about them, and also with Fangirl, and yeah, basically. Number 6, Nintendo Power, favorite graphic novel series or a series you would like to start. I don't really read graphic novels, to be honest. But there is this one graphic novel that I do have, and it is by the British YouTuber Joe Sugg, and it's username Evie. So, yeah, basically. This is actually the only graphic novel that I actually have in my TBR, or at all ever. But shame on me. Yes, I know. I'm not really a graphic novel reader, I guess. But I think that after maybe I read Joe Sugg's book, I will actually get into more graphic novels. So, yeah. Next question. Super Mario, a character that you would like to squish like a Goomba. And that would actually have to be Dobby from Harry Potter. He's just so cute, and I would just love to squish his face, and oh my god, I just can't. Oh my god. Okay. Zelda. A newer fantasy that you would consider to be a modern classic. Again, Harry Potter. And also Catcher in the Rye. So, well, those aren't really new, but they're classic to me. Number 9. Samus Aran. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, and if I do not, I'm sorry. Favorite sci-fi novel or one you would want to start reading? I don't really read sci-fi, not that I know, but I think it would really have to go with Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I think that might be sci-fi. I don't know. Sorry. 10. Pokemon book editions that you would like to collect. Harry Potter, The Hunger Games, Fangirl, Eleanor Park, that sort of thing. Yeah, and yeah. Number 11, Donkey Kong, a book with original characters. I would definitely have to say The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. I just loved this book so much. I read this about 2 years ago, like I did with Eleanor Park, and I just loved them. So, I mean, it's not really an original story, but, I mean, it is, but, yeah. And number 12, Nintendo fandom. A favorite Nintendo game or games you would really want. I really liked the Nintendo 64 thing, like, yeah. I just really liked that because I played it almost all the time when I was growing up, so, yeah. So, that's it. That is the tag. I don't really tag anybody since I never do tag anybody. And I will see you next time. Goodbye!